Hey guys, Richard here for the School of Nomads. So in today's review I want to take you through a product called ProfitSniper. Now in a nutshell, this is a piece of software that allows you to build pages to promote affiliate products. Now you can either create these pages completely from scratch, or they have various done for you pages in the system that you can go ahead and put your affiliate links in and start using straight away. So this is very similar to a previous product called Magic Funnels, and quite honestly very similar to a lot of products that this vendor does. But there is a couple of little things that they've added to this that make it slightly different. So this is due to be released on the Warrior Plus platform by Glenn Kosky on Sunday the 21st of June at 9 AM Eastern. So in this review I'll go through the product, I'll give you a brief overview, we'll go through the members area, we'll go back through the sales page and I'll point out a couple of things on the sales page. I'll give you my opinion about what's good about the product and what's not so good about the product, and then I'll kind of give you a summary. So the idea, guys, with these types of reviews is that I can give you as much information as possible based on my own experience buying products like this for many years online, so you can get more information to make a more informed decision before you go ahead and purchase. So just before we start, guys, my name is Richard Darby, this is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to our channel before, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release videos just like this one. And guys, if you are looking to build a long-term sustainable business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. So just a quick overview of the sales page. They're talking about 100% done for you campaigns, multiple income streams, 100% beginner friendly, free traffic apps, agency rights, and there's a 180-day money back guarantee. So guys, this is very much focused on beginners, and I'm going to do this review on that basis, that if I was a complete beginner, where would I find the gaps in this particular product? So the first thing we're going to do is jump straight into the members area so I can show you around and really explain what this product's all about. So I'm over on the actual members area. Now this is a cloud-based application. Now I did mention before that this is very similar to another application called Magic Funnels, and quite a lot of these vendors' products nowadays are around this particular interface. So Magic Funnels is here, and it's a very similar look and feel about it. So essentially it's the same software, but they've added a few bits on. So what you have here really is, if I go to the dashboard, you have the welcome video from Glenn himself, and there's a subscribe button there to go ahead and to a guy called Lee's YouTube channel, and that's really it. It's a very basic dashboard. You have the training on the left hand side here. You have the ability to build new campaigns. There's some done for you funnels here. There's a place where you can go ahead and create gifts there. I'll explain that. There's Autoresponder section there where you connect your autoresponder. There's further affiliate products there that you can connect to your various pages. There's some free traffic here, which again I'll go into. More done for you funnels, and again there's a whole bunch of other upsells down here that you can go ahead and purchase, and we'll go through the upsells after I've been through this page. If you go over to the training, so there's no problem with the training at all. The vendor goes through all of the various aspects about building these pages. You know, actually the vendor's quite good at training, in fairness. So it's all explained here. There is some training as well around how to actually go ahead and use the various upsells, things like bonus builders, and their conversion tools, which are various pieces of software that they actually use on the page, like pop-ups and social proof, that apparently give you more conversions. So there's all of the various different training here. The kind of downside of this, again, like previous products like this, and I'll go through this again in a little bit of detail, is the traffic strategies here are always very poor for beginners. The biggest issue with any piece of software like this is getting people to come along and actually go to your links. That's the number one issue with any of this. Now they've made it very easy for you to create pages for people to actually go and see, but to get people to go and see them is very difficult now, especially for beginners. Now remember, these guys who actually develop these products have got huge buyer lists, so whatever financial proofs they give is usually from the fact that they sell products, not from the fact that they actually use these types of products, okay? So just keep that in mind whenever you're looking at a sales page. But the traffic that they get is always through email marketing and their affiliates. It's not through some kind of weird traffic strategy like this. So there is some pretty poor traffic strategies here. This one is solo ads. Keep away from that. If you're a beginner, they're going to cost you absolutely hundreds of dollars for completely untargeted traffic, and you're going to waste a lot of money. This one is around YouTube ads. Now, if you've never done anything like paid ads before, if you're a beginner, again, keep away from it. You need to be very, very good at understanding exactly what works in your ads before you can really optimize anything like paid ads. So be very aware of that. This is how to go on Instagram and post for traffic. This is just a link to the YouTube channel I mentioned before, and he goes through some other free traffic sources. So just be aware that, the free traffic sources are going to take a while to get going. So whenever they promise you it's going to be very, very quick money, it's not the case for free traffic. I use free traffic in my business, and it takes a long time to get going. Once you do get it going, it's great because obviously you don't pay for it. You just have to build content for that traffic to come to your particular offers. But to get it going is a real pain, right? So they're the traffic strategies that they actually teach you. And again, very problematic if you're a beginner, but I'll go through some more traffic stuff they got in here later on. So that's the training overall, that's all fine. If I just come down to done for you funnels before I go to new campaigns, because this is going to explain to you kind of what the whole process is all about. Now, this process is perfectly good for affiliate marketing. It's one of the best ways to do it, because if you direct link to any kind of products when you get them from ClickBank, for instance, then you lose a lot of buyers. So you always try and get them to go to an opt-in page first, maybe give them a free gift, and then you get their email address and you can follow up with email marketing afterwards. There's a couple of issues here that I see if you're a complete beginner. So here's your opt-in page, here's your promo page, and here's your download page. So the idea is that they would come to this opt-in page and I would fill in my name here, my email address there, and I would hit find out now. They're going to end up sending me this free gift, and then I get passed on to the promo page. Now, if I go to the promo page, what they have on the promo page is this video, which isn't actually video in this case, and you go ahead and get instant access today, okay? So they're saying that you can go ahead and watch this, and you get instant access to whatever product it is. Now, essentially, you would have a video there, but they've kind of got a shortcut on this, which is where the gifts come in, that if you can't be bothered to make a video, you can't get one from ClickBank, which you can a lot of the times for these products. You can get demo videos. Then you can just have the ability to make a GIF and put that GIF there, which is kind of really cheap, right? But that's a shortcut they've put into the system, that if you can't get a video, you just come along and put a GIF in here. When I hit that, I'll immediately go off to the sales page if I got this linked up correctly. So anyway, the sales page is obviously the one that the vendor will have. So once you go from the promo page, you go to a sales page, and then you come to a download page, which once you send an email out to somebody, in that email, there'll be a link back to this download page. Now, there's a couple of things you can do on a download page, which is always good practice. You got a section here to actually download your free gift. You have the number one recommendation there, which will be another look at that particular affiliate product. And then there'll be some other things here that you can put on and then add to the download page. So again, it's a pretty normal thing that they've set up here, which is good. That once you send a download page out, it's always good to make sure you're linking back to the sales page. So that's kind of the way the system works. You go from the opt-in page to the promo page. There'll be some kind of promo there, and then you go to the download page, and that's the whole process. So for the Cinderella solution, again, solution spelled wrong there, but there you are. Cinderella solution, this would be my actual funnel. And if I want to actually share this to somebody, I have some traffic options here, which is the second set of traffic options on here, which is absolute BS, sharing it to things like Facebook, Twitter. None of this is going to work. I've said this in every review I've done, that unless you've got a social media following, you could share this wherever you want. You're not going to get any traffic. But there you are. There's an ability to share the link to this particular funnel to these networks. The last thing is you can go ahead and check the stats on this. They've got an area here that you can go and view stats, and this will tell you how many people have actually come over and hit the various landing pages. Now, there's a second thing here. So a couple of changes from things like Magic Funnels. One is they've got a thing here that you can put GIFs in to the promo page, which I think is a little bit cheap. But the second thing is quite good in the fact that you can actually change the opt-in page, and it'll split test that for you in the system. So you can put two variations of an opt-in page in here, and it will use that to actually decide which of those opt-in pages is converting the most often. So you see here, again, that's bugging me, that spelling. Cinderella solution, control and variation. Basically what they're doing is they're testing two opt-in pages here. And you can go ahead and use this in your marketing to decide which of those opt-in pages is the best one to use. So that's not a bad thing, I don't think. I think it's a good idea. whatever is think about the traffic that's going to come to these pages, that fact that you can split test the opt-in page is a pretty good thing. So I come back to the done for you funnels. Again, there's a wide variety of products that are already on ClickBank here. So remember, if you wanted to go ahead and promote a ClickBank offer, it's completely free anyway if you're a complete beginner here, and you can go ahead and just grab the link and promote that ClickBank offer. What they're doing here is they're adding some additional pages here that you maybe won't have the ability to build yourself, but you can go ahead and do this at any point. The other issue I see here is there is a wide variety of niches on here, so you're not really going to come in here and promote all of these various types of niches to the same audience. So you'd have to build various audiences for various niches, because that's the way marketing works. You need to be able to target certain people and they'll buy your offers. So just be aware of that this might seem good that there's all of these different types of pages in here, but if you're a complete beginner, you need to pick a niche and concentrate on that niche, and then only then move on to other niches, because you're going to be trying to get traffic to all of these different offers. And it's going to be very difficult for you to do that. So if I was selling the flat belly fix and I had on my download page something like Scribble, which is how to make ebooks, it's not really congruent. It's not really going to work. Just think about that when you're looking at anything like this, that you need to figure out what niche you're actually in and what kind of offers you're going to go ahead and promote. So here we are as far as the done for you are. The new campaigns are just a way to actually build these done for you campaigns. So you have a couple of campaigns that have already been built here. If I go ahead and just put create a new campaign, I can come here and I can say test 1, 2, 3, and then I would come here and I would load an opt-in page template. So I would want to actually load a couple of these because obviously I want a variation. So I come in here and look at the opt-in pages templates, and if I go to this, you can see here once I've hit that, there's my opt-in page template, and I can come in here and actually change the writing and change any of this writing, and that would end up being my opt-in page once I've saved the edits. That's kind of the one. So the second thing is I need to clone this opt-in page. If I clone that, it's cloned onto the variation, so I can change this again to whatever I want, and this becomes the variation of the opt-in page. What the system will do is it'll show these two opt-in pages randomly to whatever visitors you have, and then it'll figure out which one is converting for you. So that's not bad. And then the settings piece, you connect your autoresponder here, get response for instance. MailChimp I wouldn't use because they don't like affiliate marketing. You have some list tags you can have here. You would have to paste your promotion page URL in there, your opt-in button text in there, and then your affiliate URL in there, and then whatever gifts you're using in here. So this is just the way that you build up all of the various bells and whistles to your actual pages, and then whatever bonuses you have, you come along and pick them here. Plus you can actually add some various affiliate products in, and this will build the whole funnel out for you. So you can go through the training. If you are going to buy this, you can go through the training and figure out all of these other settings here, because there's lots and lots of things to do here depending on what OTO you actually buy. Last thing you can do is go ahead and do a testing period for that particular split page. So you can tell it a date, start and end time, and decide whether you're actually going to run the test. And then what it'll do is it'll test those two landing pages until this date, and then it'll give you the results, and you can go ahead and decide which one you're going to use. So that's kind of how you go ahead and set up your campaigns in the first place. The other things here is there's a place here you can go ahead and build the gifts for that promo page. I don't like this idea at all. I think it's really cheap, but you can go ahead and build various gifts here. So if I wanted to create a GIF, I come in here, I can upload a video here, or I can insert a video URL there with a GIF name, and then it'll take certain sections of that video out and create the GIF for me, and I can use that instead of an actual video on my pages. Autoresponders here is just the various autoresponders I can connect. I can add additional affiliate products to the system so that I can choose them when I'm building my campaigns. And you see here that there's lots of different affiliate products added to the system. They're all coming from ClickBank, as you can see by all of these various links. All you need to do is come in here, edit them, and put your link in there instead of theirs. And then you have this free traffic section. If I look at this free traffic section, there is other kinds of software that you can go ahead and register for. So this affiliate traffic lab is a way to spam YouTube by using small, pretty low quality videos. There's a viral news jacker here, and then there's some traffic trading here. Now, when I registered for this affiliate traffic lab, just to have a look at it, I have seen this before, and I think I've already registered it before, but there is a word of warning here that I wasn't very happy about. As soon as I registered for it, this is my email system. Now, I registered for this at, say, 11:09, And then instantly I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spam emails that came out about some kind of webinar. So what they're doing there is they're trying to get you to register for this free traffic training, and then they're spamming you. God knows who these people are. Ryan, Patrick, Joey, Chris, Contact, God knows who he is. JB, all of these guys are spamming me today. So I'm going to have to spend time now knocking these all off my list. So I'm going to end up being spammed by these guys for weeks. But I don't know where that's coming from all of a sudden, that they're going to try and spam you with all these various people. That must be part of the membership, that you get leads from anybody who opts in and you go ahead and spam their inbox. So I'm not happy about that at all. I'm interested in this software from this vendor. I'm not interested in anything these guys have got to offer. So that's not good. So guys, that's kind of the 3 traffic options. It's these stuff, which I already told you is kind of spammy software. There is the actual social traffic on the funnels themselves. You can share it to the social traffic. And then there's the traffic in the training, which is partly paid through things like solo ads and YouTube ads, which is not good for beginners. Or there is some free traffic, which is fine. Things like social media traffic does work, but it does take a lot of time to get going. So just beware, if you're a beginner using this, I don't think you're going to get any traffic to any of your sources. There is some kind of offer on there where he'll actually tell you that he'll send you some free clicks. But the problem with this is, if this is my own business, what happens next? I need to really understand this. Another issue with this I see is that once you do have people that opt into your various funnels, so if I come over to this funnel here and somebody opts into this page, what happens next? There's no training on here about how I do email marketing, how I set up my email system to get people to buy other things off me. So there's a little bit of a gap there if you're a complete beginner. And then lastly, because all of these various funnels are hosted on their website, which is the ProfitSniperX website, you are completely depending on this website staying live, which is a big issue, because if it suddenly comes down, which they regularly launch products, so who knows whether they're going to actually maintain this in the long term, your business is reliant on these links staying live. So you really need your own website so that you can go ahead and download these opt-in pages and use them yourself. Now, if you've got one, fine, this could be something that's useful for you. It's kind of a shortcut. But if you're a complete beginner, there's some big gaps here, because I think you're going to struggle. So guys, I'm over on the sales page. Again, the usual claims on here. The same thing you see on all of these sales pages. It's beginner friendly. It's done for you. You'll get traffic in seconds. You'll make loads of money. They're pushing all the buttons, right, to make sure that the beginners will actually go ahead and buy this. So I just want to scroll down to the bottom of the page. So the first thing I want to look at is the guarantee. So the guarantee looks pretty good on the face of it. It just looks like a 180-day guarantee, which is fine. Okay, so jump down to the pricing, and guys, you are getting the deal of the century here. I added these up and it's very rough. There's $23,000 worth of value here that you're going to pick up for $17 on the front end. So if I was you, guys, you've got to look at this. It's ridiculous how they value some of these things on here. If this was $23,000, in what other world would you be able to get it for $17? So just put your common sense head on and think about this. I'm going to jump over to the OTOs. Let's have a look at the OTOs. So as I said, it's $17 on the front end. OTO 1 is $67 down to $47 there, down sells, which is the PSX Unlimited. It doesn't mention anywhere what the limited front end actually is. OTO 2 is $97 down to $67, which is done for you. OTO 3 is $97 down to $67, which is unlimited traffic. OTO 4 is $67 down to $47, which is $30K per month. Upsell, that's going to be some kind of webinar that you have to join. OTO 5 is $67 down to $37, which is some super affiliate training they're going to give you. And OTO 6 is $197 down to $97, which is the license rights. So the pros, the done for you funnels are good. You know, it does do done for you funnels for you, and you can create that split testing. It's a cloud-based app. I put that as a pro, but again, it's also a con, because if you have these pages that are going to be solely hosted on their site, you are totally reliant on that site staying up. The method is sound. This is obviously affiliate marketing method, which is totally sound. Training is fine. You know, the vendor takes you through the training very well. Split testing function, I do kind of like that. It's a good idea to have in your business. Maybe not buy this product, but it's a good idea to have that in your business. Now, I always say this would suit a more experienced marketer, because this is solely reliant on the traffic that you get to these funnels. So if you're already an experienced marketer, number one, you probably don't need this because you already know how to build the funnels out. But number two, if you've got existing traffic, then this is just an easy way to go ahead and pick up some affiliate commissions. So potentially it could work if you had some traffic already. The cons, this is not newbie friendly. There's lots of gaps in this. The traffic is the biggest one by miles. You need to have an autoresponder. So again, if you're a newbie, you need to go and pay extra for an autoresponder. If you're using the app links, you rely on the app being maintained. There's some paid traffic methods, dangerous for newbies. Don't use solo ads if you're a newbie. Don't use paid ads if you're a newbie. You've got to learn to walk before you can run in this business, and you can spend a hell of a lot of money very quickly and not get any results. So you've got to be very careful of that if you're a complete newbie. Free traffic methods are not quick, so whenever they claim that things are going to give you instant riches, when you have a free traffic method, it takes time and content to build up, so it's not quick. Sales page is always misleading. Just saying that something is $23,000 worth of value and you're only getting it for $17 is just nonsense. We all know this, right? And you understand this, but if you're a beginner, you kind of get that shiny object enthusiasm going and you believe pretty much anything by the end of the sales page. And those emails from those additional people that I suddenly had when I logged into one of their traffic methods, that's just spam. And you shouldn't have to get any more emails off anybody else. What you're going to end up doing is logging into all of these other different services and you'll be getting emails from all sorts of people which you never even signed up for their list. So they're all going to get a spam complaint off me straight away. But that kind of thing is really, really bad, right? So I'm going to give this a 4 out of 10, mainly because the method is fine and the actual pages it builds are fine and all of that is fine. But the beginners will struggle with this traffic. And I'm not happy with the fact that once I logged into various things, I suddenly started getting all these spam messages. So overall, this tactic and this method of doing affiliate marketing is fine. There is huge gaps in telling beginners that they're going to get floods of traffic to offers and they're going to be able to build a real business with these offers, which my assumption is you are trying to do, and then telling them that those type of traffic tactics will work, and they won't, okay? So guys, as usual, I hope you found that useful. Idea of that review is just to make sure you have a more informed decision before you go ahead and purchase this. I'm not going to obviously promote this myself. If you want to go ahead and look at one of the other million reviews on YouTube and go grab another shed load of bonuses that they're going to offer you that are probably going to be worth another $20,000, go ahead and do that. But as far as I'm concerned, this is kind of a shiny object that you don't really need, especially if you're a beginner, and you'll be wasting a lot of your time going ahead and purchasing something like this. So my name is Richard Darby, this is School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to our channel before, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell and I'll let you know whenever I release new videos just like this one. And guys, if you're looking to build a long-term sustainable business online, go ahead and check out the links in the description below and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. Until next time guys, take care.